Welcome to S3, where we take you with us to experience the best fine dining restaurants in the world. We're Adrian and Layla, and on this channel we discover hidden culinary gems, remote dining destinations, and the world's most exclusive private tables. Join us as we take you behind the scenes. We meet the best chefs, taste their menus, and discover what it takes to create some of the most unforgettable dining experiences. This is Season 2, Episode 2, Ion Harbour. We're in Malta, one of the smallest countries in the world. An island with rich history, breathtaking landscapes, and a rising fine dining scene. Today, we're at the best restaurant on the island, Ion Harbour, which just recently won its second Michelin star. The menu is created by Simon Rogan, one of our favorite chefs in the world, whose restaurant L'Enclume holds 3 Michelin stars in the beautiful village of Carmel, England. L'Enclume remains one of the best restaurants we've ever eaten at, so we have very high expectations.
I'm hungry.
Today, we're lucky enough to go behind the scenes. We'll meet head chef Chris, watch and learn inside the kitchen, and discover how local Maltese ingredients are incorporated into these incredible dishes. Let's get into it.
As we take our seats, we're immediately offered a selection from their champagne cart.
Blanc de Blanc, it's 100% Chardonnay, so very crispy, very acidic, the most fancy one and fashion one, I would say. A rosé wine between blend white and red.
Tonight's menu consists of 13 courses at €195, and they offer 4 pairing options.
It's a pleasure having you here tonight. Carrot tartlet made with the dehydrated carrot. Inside you will find an emulsion made with a whipped oyster from the coast of Sicily, amberjack, and on top flat white grapefruit.
Starts with pops of really cold citrus grapefruit, and it's just sugary with a bit of carrot afternoon. It's very mild, very subtle. Very nice way to start.
So if you know, you know. This is one of their classics. We're gonna let the experts speak for this one, so cue Chef Chris.
Chef Simon's table, if you've ever been at L'Enclume, 99% of chance that you had this dish. What I like it most about it is that showcase was the local produce. We have the base that is made with leftover croissant. We just press them and bake them in truffle custard. Caramelize and glaze them in carob molasses. Here in Malta, it's a forgotten tree, a forgotten fruit. We take advantage of that no one uses it. Keep our head of sustainability during the summer season. Just forage it as much as you can, and it turns into molasses. It's important for us to work close to local suppliers. A stout gel. The stout is made from a small brewery in Slima. Maltese pecorino from a small cheesemaker in the south of Malta. Usually comes a bit soft. We keep dry aging it for maybe a couple of weeks more, and there you go.
I literally remember this very dish from L'Enclume. The croissant itself is caramelized, warm, nutty, very crispy.
And then cheese on top. You can't go wrong.
Raw retired dairy cow beef. In the bottom we have jam made out of capers. The meat have been dry aged in house for 14 days. They were dressed in a coal oil.
The coal oil is just that. It's almost like you pull that briquette out of a bag and you smell it. Like that's the taste of it, which is very interesting.
The caper jam at the bottom is just salty enough. Standout tartare.
Ion Harbour is located on the top floor of the Forbes 5-star award-winning Iniala Hotel, located in the city of Valletta's most prestigious street, offering unobstructed views of the Grand Harbour. Tonight, we chose the select wine pairing and the non-alcoholic beverage option, which started with kombucha from milk oolong tea and Maltese lemongrass.
You have to smell this.
Whoa.
Tea, juice, floral. I don't even know how to describe it.
To follow, potatoes infused with seaweed and toasted yeast, smoked eel, and Siberian caviar.
The potatoes almost taste raw. They're so mildly cooked that it has a bit of that raw texture and flavor to it. A bit unusual.
Blend of Chardonnay and Savarin. We're going for nuttiness and mushrooms. Usually very classic wine.
It smells of mushrooms.
Fresh mint, verbena, kaffir lime leaves, and lemon zest. Whoa! Have we been missing out not doing non-alcoholic pairings? That tastes like a spa meets verbena meets mint.
Grilled broccoli, cauliflower, smoked cep custard, and kale with elderflower vinaigrette.
A cep custard puree at the bottom, which almost like has a resemblance of a chocolate flavor to it. Very nice. And then an elderflower foam, which I didn't get until the very last bite, where I got this hit of just floral elderflower.
Brined and grilled gem lettuce, served with a very interesting non-alcoholic pairing. Shimeji mushroom cordial, pickled mushroom water, simple syrup, topped with some fig leaf oil.
It's like open a bottle of vinegar, cleaning vinegar, when you smell it. It tastes quite pleasant. It's interesting. Apparently 50% of the figs are poisonous. We'll see if we get through the menu.
The Riesling from Austria, Wachau region. And the sweetness what we have in the wine gonna help us with the sauce, what is gonna be under the lettuce. Try to find the balance between sweet and salty.
The next dish that I will prepare is our baby jam lettuce. We brine it for 8 hours, searing on the pan. The caramelization will really extract all the sweetness of the lettuce. Fermented mushroom sauce that reminds a bit of a teriyaki, truffle and mushroom puree. We got some lovely shimeji mushroom, which have been pickled, so will give the kick, the acidity. Horseradish mousse, black truffle from Alba.
Quite a complex dish, crispy charcoal lettuce, a bit of a sweet element to it.
We're also getting Asian teriyaki flavors. The little mushrooms are plump and they're juicy.
Let's go foraging with Keith, Simon's head of sustainability. He's the bridge between Ion Harbour and the island's finest products.
We want to be sustainable, we want to carry Simon's vision. While we were talking, I was eyeing the asparagus in the background. This is called strawberry clover. Really cool, it's from the family of peas. And this one tastes of cucumber, so it's like, and roses, so it's like drinking a Hendrick's gin and tonic in one bite.
Has Keith ever brought you something that you didn't know how to use or didn't want to use?
Almost every time. 3 strawberries,
Those
because you
were
really don't know how to treat them.
fantastic wild fennel. Like, I made vinegars and kombuchas with this. Kombucha.
Now, kombucha based on the hibiscus tea.
We're gonna do a whole video on non-alcoholic wine pairings. It's like really fun. Grapefruit, cardamom, hibiscus, peppercorn, what could go wrong? Nothing.
Wine from Germany. And the name of the wine, Fume Blanc. With acidity, it has this minerality.
We have our rossi prawn coming from the south. We get it from our fishermen there. On top we have a dashi jelly with a bit of fig oil. On the side here I have a whey sauce fused with mussel stock and a pike perch roll.
The smell coming off this is amazing. Definitely the most refined dish of the evening. The smoked pike perch roe added, naturally, a smoky flavor, but it's just sort of a smoked butter. My favorite dish so far.
Grouper, which has been line caught from the north of Malta. On the bottom we have onions, caramelizing whey, our sauce with all the trim from the prawn dish. We're gonna complement the dish with some caviar. This is from Petrosian.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So for reference, that is difficult to cut.
And this is Bindi olive oil. Run by father and son, these unique Maltese olive trees are only found on the island and boast a rich, buttery texture with a peppery finish that lingers on the palate.
In a technical setting, you would taste the oil by itself. There's a big understanding that the color is an indication of quality. It's not true. So the color can be easily adulterated and changed. During competitions, they do not take notice of the color. And then you smell the aromas. You slurp it in.
Did you get the kick of spice?
Yeah,
really
right at the back.
strong. Yeah.
You have 3 different parameters when you're tasting the extra virgin olive oil. You have the bitterness, the pungentness, and the fruitiness. Bitterness you feel it around your mouth. The fruitiness is mostly an aroma. The pungentness is the one that goes here. And that comes from the polyphenols. These are natural phenols found inside the fruit. And our variety is one that is known to be very rich in these polyphenols. The variety has been here thriving in Malta for at least 1,000 years.
This we have tried to use it like we did sorbet, we did cakes. But the best way to try this is just bread, because it's just amazing like that.
Saddle of lamb, turnip puree, you have some pickled turnips as well, and then a turnip powder on top. Inside the pot we have other parts of the lamb. We make a lovely ragu, onion jam, sourdough crumb on top with activated charcoal.
One of the hallmark things I think about Simon Rogan's cooking is just, he has that ability to just include that comfort food element, but then just elevate it to another level.
The strawberry sparkling tea. We infuse 4 teas: jasmine, lemongrass ginger, milk oolong tea, and butterfly pea tea. We vaporize all the alcohol from the mellowed wine, and we left only tannins and aromas, and we premix with the rest of the drink.
This is wine coming from Piemonte, Bracchetto. Variety who has a lot of berries, especially strawberries and raspberries.
The desserts finish with a buckwheat custard, strawberries with floral oil, and frozen buttermilk. And lastly, their iconic chocolate mousse with cocoa miso, caramel, wild myrtle, lemon, sour cream, and malt.
The final non-alcoholic pairing used honey from a local bee farm with lemon thyme, pink peppercorn, and toasted buckwheat.
Now we thought it would be a good time to meet Thomas, the beekeeper, who supplies the honey to the restaurant.
My name is Thomas Galia. I'm a beekeeper. I keep around 100 colonies. For example, this frame, there's nectar coming in. You can see pollen and nectar. Once the frame is full and sealed, then I will remove the frames, remove the cappings, the beeswax cappings, and with a centrifuge, by spinning, the honey is extracted from the frames. Then it is just filtered, no processing in between.
To finish, a 30-year fortified wine Mas Amiel with a selection of Petit Fours, sour cream ice cream encased in toasted grains, and a warm lemon cake. Final thoughts. It's a remarkable achievement for Chef Rogan and his team to earn 2 stars on this beautiful remote island that historically has never been known for gastronomic excellence. Personally, we think there is room for this menu to evolve, but we're excited to see the team continue to build relationships with the community of suppliers and farmers on the island. As always, thanks for watching, and see you next time.